welcome once again to another edition of the Treasure Chest Weekly Show right here on channel 955 ECTV. I'm your host, Mike Brever. I'm joined by my co-host, Ray Schmidt, and we got a lot of wonderful things to show you today. We're actually going to begin with the very first item that you see behind us. Believe it or not, this is an entertainment center. Tell me a couple things about it, Ray.
Well, for one thing, it's taller than I am.
There you
go. That
go.
means it's taller than 5'11". Fully plugged in. There are all kinds of electrical connections that makes it easy for you to plug in all of your various components. A nice compartment for a television of substantial diameter.
And I can tell you that the donor had a flat panel screen in here, and it was a 32-inch.
32.
And there was ample extra space in there. You'll see the cutouts in the back, you know, for running the cords through,
Yes.
things like that. So that's really a nice addition here, don't you think?
Oh, well,
when you close this up,
yeah,
it becomes a wonderful piece of furniture.
Also storage for additional stereo components, DVD player, cassette player, Blu-ray storage of CDs, DVDs, and if you have any, video cassettes.
Absolutely, absolutely. And again, I can tell you that the donor actually had a CD changer down here. So not just television accompanying items, there were stereo items here as well. This is a beautiful piece of furniture that I think would really go well in anybody's living room, don't you think?
Totally agree, Mike, and as you said, this is a true entertainment center.
This is the kind of thing that you build a living room furniture around.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. And also, I'll just add that Mike shared with me just a few minutes ago that Ian Bruce brought this down. Weighs a ton, so just a warning, but it also is an indication of how substantial a piece of furniture this is.
This is not pressboard. This is real wood, and I'll tell you, this is a price that you can't match anywhere else. $95.
$95?
$95. Pack it up and go. This is a real steal. Should we go in and see some more, Ray?
Love to.
All right, let's go. Okay, we have a real special treat for you. We've never showcased anything like this before on the Treasure Chest television show, but we've got a real find for you. We've got a stereo system that is second to none, complete with Bose speakers, etc. Right here. Ray, what have we got?
This is really quite an amazing setup. You'd be hard-pressed, I think, to find this even in Best Buy's catalog these days. Some really high-quality stereo system components, starting with an Onkyo cassette player. Very hard to find. Onkyo, if any audiophiles are out there watching, it's a very, very good brand. A 5 CD disc changer,
Right.
Sony piece.
What I really like about these two is they have random play built in. So you load in 5 CDs and you push random play and you get a song randomly from any of the 5. Keeps you entertained for hours.
Well, I recently purchased perhaps this very component for my wife for the holidays. She was just dying to have something to play our hundreds of CDs on. Not only can you play randomly, but you can also repeat that random play so that theoretically for the rest of your life you can listen to 5 CDs.
And I'll tell you, each of us has a favorite song.
Oh, yes.
And you put it on and you just love it. You want to listen to it 4 or 5 times over.
Yeah.
You can program this baby just for that.
Very
and what's the bottom piece?
And the bottom piece is a stereo tuner and amplifier. It's an old stereo receiver. I bet that's 25 years old, but I actually have an Onkyo receiver at home, and it is 30 years old, and it continues to work like a charm. So all of your components, the CD player, cassette deck, if you had or wanted to get a turntable, it all could be connected through the receiver. And then last but not least is a pair of bookshelf speakers by Bose, along with a subwoofer to give you some extra oomph.
A bit of an oomph there, right?
In your sound. So really, really nice
So kind of
system,
like
basically.
for either a family room or maybe your office in your home. This wouldn't be for backyard play or something. This is for a room in a house that you really want to enjoy music, for the music lover in you.
Sure, I would say this wouldn't even have to be relegated to to an office. I mean, these speakers and this whole system, I'm sure, would provide some very nice sound, even in a living room, kitchen.
Probably,
pretty much.
And complete with a remote control for the on-keel. You don't even have to come up and push all the buttons. It's all right here for you. So there you have it. That's the next item. Let's move on, shall we?
Sounds great, Mike.
All right, we're moving on to our next piece of furniture right now. A real treasure here, something you don't normally see us promote on the Treasure Chest show. We have what I would consider an antique. This is a beautiful dresser or chest of drawers, depending upon how you choose to describe it. But we've got it right here. Tell us a little bit about it, Ray.
Yeah, I mean, this is a incredibly solidly constructed old chest of drawers. Your socks can go up here in these smaller drawers, or your some personal items. And there are this smaller drawer, and then three larger drawers for any number of articles. If I needed this, and I certainly do like it, this would be a refinishing project. And I think if you refinish this would be a beautiful piece of furniture. But as Mike said, it's an antique. It's of some age, and very, very, very solidly built. It's
you know what this really
very
reminds
nice.
me of, Ray? If you've ever been up to Door County and you took the ferry across to Washington Island, is that it? This is the kind of dresser or chest of drawers you'd find in the antique stores up there, don't you think?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very, very nice piece.
So as Ray says, for the handyman, the hobbyist, if you will, a great piece to refinish, or for the antiquer, a great piece to just bring in, put it in your kitchen, put it in your bedroom,
Sure.
wherever you'd like it.
Yeah, we've talked about that too with other items here that have multiple uses. You might think this would be a dresser in your bedroom, but this, I think, could work well in a dining room, or even in a kitchen, or in a pantry.
I think you're only limited by your own imagination.
Exactly.
What the needs of your house are, we probably have something to address it.
Oh, yeah.
Well, let's move on, Ray, shall we?
Of course.
All right, very good. And we've got another wonderful piece of furniture right here. It's an entertainment center, Ray. I really love this piece. I know everybody has their own taste, and you were talking about how you like a little bit different things for showing your TV off. But let's talk about this one a little bit first.
Let's talk about this. An entertainment center with ample space for entertainment components, whether it's a cable box, a stereo, a CD changer, space here for CDs or VHS tapes or DVDs.
They do have cutouts in the back to run the cords through.
Oh yeah.
So it really is handy for that.
And this is growing on me. Thanks for your patience with me. I like its low slung.
Exactly. Exactly. When you have an entertainment center like this, the TV becomes the focal point. If you have an entertainment center like some of the ones we've shown you previously, they almost look like an armoire, but you open them up and that becomes the focal point. But this would highlight the TV.
Right here.
And it could take anywhere from a 32 to a 60-inch, I think, depending upon what you wanted.
At least.
Yeah. Now, I know also a lot of people like those wall-mounted TVs right now, but I like the pedestal type, and this is perfect for that.
I've never been a fan of wall mounting on TV. It just seems too permanent.
Yeah, to me, it's almost like you're walking into a bar.
Yeah,
But this is an accent to a living room or a family room, something like that. So I really like this, and I'm glad we had a chance to show you. This is only $40.
Wow.
$40, such a deal.
It is a deal.
All right, let's move on, shall we?
Yes, Mike.
Now, Ray, this is a really lovely piece, don't you think?
It's beautiful. When we walked in the room, he pointed it out to me, and I thought, my goodness, that is really, really unique and attractive.
It is.
Yeah.
I would almost call this Danish-style furniture, would you think?
Yeah, I think the
European in
definitely
accents.
European, modern.
Yes, modern, very modern.
Yeah.
Almost the kind of thing you might find at IKEA.
Yes.
Or something like
Yes.
that, yeah. What I really like about it too is that I helped move it down here. This actually is 3 separate pieces for moving ultimately. The bookcase separates from the decorative top, which separates from the cabinet base. Really easy for moving, but yet it's very attractive, and it would be a stylish complement to any living room, I think, more so than a family room, more of a living room type thing.
Most definitely, and I would also point out that these shelves are adjustable.
They are.
The 3 shelves are adjustable to almost literally any position. Small cabinet with a shelf below for whatever items you want to put in there. Books, linens, if this were going to be in a dining room, and another junk drawer.
Your junk drawer. Who doesn't need junk drawers?
Yeah.
We could even almost just sell junk drawers because they're very popular.
Well, I'll tell you what though, I have 2 junk drawers at home that have been on the list of projects for the summer. Here it is, September, and there's more junk in those drawers now than there was when we decided we wanted to clean them out.
And you know what you need? You need another junk drawer. That's what you need, and we can help.
They're so close.
They are so handy. They are so handy. But again, as Ray said, these shelves are in fact adjustable. You can just picture it. Your books are on here. You've got your maybe some family knickknacks displayed on here, and you've got some nice storage down below. Just a very functional yet extremely attractive piece of furniture.
Yeah,
don't you think?
it's got nice lines. I don't know if that's appropriate to say, but I just like the shape and look of it.
And I have a real surprise for you, Ray. That surprise is that if you like this, it has a mate. We have a second piece right here, identical to it. You could have the 2 pieces standing side by side in any room in your house, right?
Yes.
Ray, what is the price of just one?
$65 for one.
$65. We'll let the 2 of them go as a pair for $115? $115 for the 2 of them. You can't beat that, folks. Come on into the treasure chest. We'll be glad to help you out. All right, we have yet another wonderful piece, and this is the type of thing that goes very fast here, Ray.
Yes.
We just got into the treasure chest a brand new sofa, and it is a beauty. Tell us a little bit about it, Ray.
Great.
There you go, Ray. This is my good friend Ray Schmidt.
You're Mike.
I'm Mike. You're Ray.
Yeah, it's Thursday. Of course, it's only my second day here this week. That's the problem. Anyway, this is Mike called this a sofa. I mean, it's a large, maybe it's a large love seat, but it is incredibly comfortable. This is beautiful leather. Yeah, it's just a very, very nice piece.
You know, I actually helped move it down here, so I know a little bit about it. The donor was a rather tall gentleman. He actually had attached some 2x4s to the bottom to raise it up a little bit so he had more leg room. It's a very versatile piece of equipment in that regard. The 2x4s attached very easily. They were hidden from view, but it adjusted to his extra height, which was really, really nice.
Yeah, this is actually, I mean, I just sat in it for 30 seconds, but it feels extraordinarily comfortable.
It is.
It really feels good on the back. Legs are supported, and again, this leather is very supple and quite attractive.
This is the kind of sofa that with an ottoman, you could take a quick nap, you know, lift your feet up on an ottoman and you know, catch a couple Z's. Great way to spend an afternoon. Or, as Ray is demonstrating here, just stretch out the long way.
Yeah,
It's a very comfortable sofa. You're going to love it. This sofa is $55.
That's amazing.
Amazing. It really is. $55. You can't beat that price. Can't beat that price anywhere.
Really nice piece.
So there you have, folks. That's our next piece. All right, Ray, we have a couple items demonstrated right here. Let's begin with one first and move on to the next. What about this great area rug? What do we have here, Ray?
This is a beautiful area rug. It is 8 by 12, so that's 8 feet by 12 feet. That's a pretty substantial area.
It is. That's a full room, actually.
It is. In many homes, that would be a full
96
room.
square feet.
But if you've got a large dining room or a large family room, this would work with hardwood floors, perhaps below. This would be lovely. Can't really make out any designs here. The variety of colors and sort of burnt orange and brown and a little flecks of, looks like gray, or maybe it's some type of an olive color.
Some nice neutral colors.
Yeah.
What I really like is because of the neutral colors, I could easily see this fitting into an older home, a Milwaukee bungalow.
Sure.
I could see it fitting into one of the apartments right here in the Contemporary.
Yes.
You know, it really is a multifunctional rug. And again, as we've said many times, your imagination is the only thing that constrains its use, right?
Yeah. Not to put the burden on the purchaser, but
you know,
your
we can't do all the work.
That's right.
You have to do some of it. How much is this rug, Ray?
This is kind of amazing. We could do the math, although our what's your title?
Scott's our producer.
Our producer really doesn't want to get into numbers, but you could calculate the square foot price of this. $30 for this 8 by 12 foot.
$30. The hardest part of dealing with this is going to be getting it home.
It's less than $3 a foot, or slightly more than $3 a square foot. That's an exceptional.
Once you get it home, you're going to love it. But what's it sitting on, Ray?
It's sitting on a beautiful coffee table.
I call it a coffee table, right? Very contemporary.
Very contemporary.
Yeah.
I would say similar in style to the those contemporary shelves units that we just looked at.
Exactly. Exactly.
Very, very attractive and really impeccable condition. This is ready to go.
I'm going to show you what I really love about it too, Ray. Look at this. It's on casters. You can move it anywhere around as you entertain in your home. It's not a two-person portable. You can handle this yourself. If you need it aside because company's coming over, just wheel it out of the way. If you're going to be watching TV some night with, you know, you and a loved one, just bring it up. You could put your feet on it, you know, if you wanted to. You could rest your coffee cups or a little Danish tray. Just a multifunctional thing that many times we've talked about furniture that you build a room's decor around.
Yes.
Not this. This fits into anything you've got going on.
It certainly does, and one of the nice features of this is actually a set of shelves for your coffee table books.
Exactly.
So when the guests come over, they want to put their beverages on the coffee table, using coasters, of course. You put the coffee table books below.
And we should also mention, a lot of times you see contemporary furniture that you buy in stores, it's pressboard, or it's this sawdust held together with wax that looks like wood. This is real wood.
This is wood.
This is the real deal. It's a beautiful piece, and you're going to love it. Well, there you have it, folks. That's our show this week.
Wow.
A lot of wonderful items right here, and I'll tell you, you can see them any Friday from 10 until noon right in the treasure chest. You know that we still have limited hours because of the coronavirus. You see, Ray and I are wearing our face shields to protect ourselves. We hope you're being very safe and cautious as well. Right here on channel 955 ECTV, we want to thank our station manager, Tyler Gudex, our executive producer, Laura Wengler, our producer, Scott McFerrin, and of course, our artistic director, Cooper Ledvina. All play a wonderful role in the success of this show. We'll see you again very, very soon, but until then, we ask you to please stay safe, stay smart, and be patient, right, Ray?
Yes, Mike.
We're all going to be opening up again very soon to enjoy that wonderful East Castle Place hospitality.
Can't wait.
See you in the treasure chest, everyone.
It's been fun. Thanks, Mike.
All right, Ray.